Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Includability Shorts, a series of short, snappy chats stuffed with hot tips from our incredible includability partner experts. I'm delighted to be joined by the brilliant Rob Young MBE, Chief Executive at Switch the Play Foundation. Rob, thanks so much for joining me. It's so great to see you as always. And I think there is unwavering admiration for the qualities of professional athletes and what it takes for them to be successful within their chosen field. What are the ways that you feel that an athlete can give a business a competitive edge when they make that transition from the sporting to perhaps the corporate world?
Yeah, well, thank you for inviting me, Dave. And there are lots, and I guess our experiences come from speaking to businesses and what they're telling us are the attributes that they value. And then when you look at that from an athlete's perspective, some of the words they use might be different, but actually what they're talking about are the same attributes. So the top five that I guess I've pulled together from some of the conversations that we've had. Firstly is around being intentional and focused. For a sports person who has aspirations to win an Olympic medal or to succeed in their sport, hope is not a plan. Athletes are very intentional about the way that they lead their lives and about the way they train, the way they eat, the way they recover, and the way they prepare for peak performance. Well, that in a workplace is a fantastic set of attributes in terms of focus and actually what an individual can bring. Teamwork and communications is next. These come together, and lots of people naturally float to this. Teamwork doesn't just relate to those athletes that come from a team sport, because even if you're in an individual sport, you will often hear an athlete talk about the team and the support team behind them, because you recognize that actually to achieve peak performance, it's the sum of the parts that come together to allow that to happen. And actually in any team, you've got a diverse group of individuals, and you've got to learn to communicate with those individuals, to work alongside them to collectively achieve an aim. In any business, the ability to work effectively as part of a team is a fantastic attribute to bring. Handling feedback is one of my personal favorites, and I never fail to be amazed at the way that athletes bring this to whatever environment they're in. From an athlete perspective, feedback for them is a gift. They see it as a gift because they see that feedback is the way that they can improve and get better. A lot of people in a work environment, we say we like feedback, but do we really like feedback? And can we be a bit defensive? Well, actually, athletes aren't. They embrace feedback. They embrace it because they see it as a way to get better and improve. And that's a fantastic mindset in terms of bringing into any walk of life. Alongside that, resilience and perseverance. If you speak to any athlete, that however successful they've been, it is not a straight path to the very top. You have to overcome setbacks along the way, and you have to get through them. That's life. And that's what you'll see in business as well. And there's a quote from Michael Jordan, perhaps one of the most successful athletes in history, that talks about the fact he's missed 9,000 shots in his career and lost 300 games. So you can still be an incredibly successful individual, but you're going to fail along the way. And it's what you do in terms of how you build and learn from failure that is where success comes. And that's where sports people are brilliant. And then number five, I love this one. And I find when I meet sports people, I see this all the time. Curiosity. Athletes are really curious people. When I meet them, they ask lots of questions, why and how, and they seek to understand. And sometimes when we work with athletes, it's about giving them the confidence to allow that curiosity to come out and ask those questions. But when we think about athletes in a workplace, they're not going to have a traditional CV. So their experience are by definition going to be different. They're going to bring cognitive diversity to a workplace. But if you bring that diversity and that curiosity together, that's a great mix to help challenge constructively and bring some great creative ideas to help a business thrive and succeed.
Rob, that's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for all of your knowledge and also for the incredible work that you do at Switch the Play Foundation and support that you provide for these amazing athletes. The qualities that they can bring into the professional world are just amazing attributes and qualities. And thank you so much for sharing that with us. Great to catch up with you as always, mate. And to everyone who has just watched our latest Includability Short, thank you so much for joining us. For more light bulb moments from Rob and our brilliant includability community, please do head over to our weareincludability.co.uk website. Of course, you can check out our YouTube channels, and we'd love you to give us a follow on LinkedIn. Let's keep learning, let's keep growing, and let's make our workplaces more inclusive, diverse, and mentally healthy together. Have a fantastic day, everyone.